is Logan, and this is my quest to discover Chinese medicine. In the last video, I met with Greg, an American Chinese medical practitioner, and Dr. Yen, both a Western and Chinese medical practitioner. Today, it's time to ask the big question. How does Chinese medicine compare to Western medicine? It's time to test our doctors and find some unique remedies for some unique problems. In the last video, we learned how Chinese medicine can help with common health issues. But what other secrets does it have?
Chinese medicine is great.
Chinese medicine works.
As I told you guys, we are in good hands. I've got some of the best Chinese medical practitioners that I could find to help us better understand Chinese medicine. Okay guys, welcome back to the Chinese medicine panel. We've got our amazing doctors right here that you met in the last video. We've got Greg and Dr. Yen. And today I want to talk more about Chinese medicine versus Western medicine. We already learned what Chinese medicine is all about, but how does it compare with Westernized medicine?
Most people have this kind of impression that Western medicine is faster, have this kind of an instant effect, and TCM is slower. But actually, TCM can also help to treat different kinds of conditions like what we mentioned about sleep problem, poor digestion, and even women's health. TCM can maintain our health as well as relieving those acute illness.
Chinese medicine can offer a lot of different opportunities for healing for people, especially some people end up not being able to get some help from Western medicine for some particular reason. Either it's not working for them or maybe they're allergic to medications, something like this. And then Chinese medicine can step in and offer healing for people where the Western medicine can't always do that in all cases.
The most intriguing part about Chinese medicine for me is that lots of it is non-addictive, as well as it's natural. They're herbs, they grow in the mountains, they grow on the ground. So what you're taking in is medicine that the earth gave us. That makes me feel a lot more safe than taking chemicals into my body. So learning about Chinese medicine has been really fun, especially learning, just like Greg said, that there are some things that Chinese medicine can help people with that Western medicine can't. So let's dive into that. Being dizzy and nauseated on your travels is a nightmare.
I got it! Whoa! Whoa!
How are you doing, man?
One of my very favorite motion sickness stories is my brother and nephew came to Taiwan. Their first day, fun-packed adventure. In the evening, we went fishing for squid up in Geelong. And I remember having fun up on the boat. I myself was feeling a little sick, but I was wondering, where's my brother? They happened to be in the bottom of the boat, sick as dogs. And these guys were just missing out on lots of their fun adventures, new activities here in Taiwan because they were motion sickness from this boat.
Yeah, I think the symptoms that you just described is like 水土不服 in Chinese. So usually when you travel to the other countries, you cannot adapt yourself to the local food or the climate. So you probably have this kind of nausea or like a vomiting or like a dizziness symptoms. So these are like the motion sickness that you just mentioned.
Where does motion sickness come from? Like, how do we get to that point?
Motion sickness can be described as having a body reaction, like when you're in motion and your brain is being kind of overstimulated by all the perception of motion, but it's disturbing your body on the inside, and then you feel nauseated.
My mom's a travel agent, so I've gone to lots of places, and I've seen lots of people use interesting remedies to treat their motion sickness. You'll often see the people with motion sickness like to sit in the front of the vehicle. I've also seen people drink lots of caffeine drinks. Maybe it's for the energy. But something I see the most are these little bracelets that just go right on the hand, right here like this. And there's two little balls. What is this all about, as well as are there any more interesting ways to treat motion sickness?
So the bracelet that you just mentioned probably is a massage on this local acupoint. We call it a PC6 acupoint. So according to the TCM theory, it is an acupoint that can help you to relieve the discomfort from the gastrointestinal system or like a respiratory system discomfort.
What can Chinese medicine do for motion sickness?
Chinese medicine can actually help to relax the digestive system. It can help prevent the nausea. It basically prevents the symptoms of the motion sickness so a person can feel more comfortable.
So I'm assuming there are many different Chinese medicines that can do this. And I know, Greg, you have an awesome kitchen full of Chinese medicine. Can I go in there and see if you have any?
Let's go.
Hi, Logan. This is the herb that we use for motion sickness. It's called huoxiang in Chinese medicine.
In English, this is called pogo stemon, and it is used to increase the appetite, but more importantly is to regulate the stomach and also to relax the stomach. It can be used in combination with other herbs to treat a feeling of illness while you're traveling, but also can be used for motion sickness. If you're having symptoms, you can take it in a daily regimen. If you're gonna travel, you can just keep it with you in your travel pack, and if you're having symptoms, you can take it as needed.
This has been going on for a while.
Wow, Logan, what's wrong with you again?
I remember when I was younger, I had pneumonia. After my pneumonia phase went, I had a cough for nearly 2 months. My body was okay. I just had this cough. And I've actually heard lots of people suffer from this. So could you help me better understand what exactly is a lingering cough?
When your bronchus or like the respiratory system didn't recover from catching a cold, you will have this kind of itchy sensation. Sometimes you feel that you want to clear your throat, or you need just need to cough out to relieve this kind of discomfort. And in Western medicine, there's only like antitussive that can relieve the cough, to suppress the cough. But it is not useful for those who have this kind of lingering cough.
I've got a unique allergy to dextromethorphan. Dextromethorphan is a cough suppressant. And when I take it, it puts my body through a trip. My doctors have told me I can no longer take it, and that leaves me worried about having a lingering cough or about having a bad cough because I no longer have any form of Western medication to help me with that. Therefore, I'm curious, what can Chinese medicine do for me? How does that help with lingering coughs?
Chinese medicine can treat coughs. Every individual person really may have a different reason for their cough, and there's several different kind of herb formulas that can treat coughs. But they're working with the root of the problem. It will help your respiratory system normalize. It will help you breathe deeper. It will also help to clear up any kind of phlegm that's contributing to the cough. It can even help relieve some of the tickling that's happening in your throat that makes you keep coughing.
These are the two herbs good for lingering cough symptoms.
Both herbs can treat lingering coughs, but one is drying, so it helps to dry up phlegm and fluids, and then the other one is moistening to actually bring healthy moisture to the respiratory system. And together, along with other herbs, are used in a formula to treat coughs and lingering coughs.
How would I go around taking this?
Wait, Logan, are you telling me you're sick again?
I've always got something.
You just take this as needed until your cough improves.
Okay, well let's go for it. I'm gonna try it out. Good. I got another food problem. I was eating food, bit down, I got this really bad ulcer. We've all done it before. We've been eating and you bite down on your lip, right here in your mouth. It absolutely hurts.
Mouth sores are something that happen in your mouth. It's a sore that develops because you get inflammation in your mouth. It could be from bad digestion, a bad diet. It can also happen when this person's not sleeping well. Often people get it when they bite down on their cheek and they actually kind of cut their mouth open with their teeth.
I first want to ask Dr. Yen, in terms of Western medicine, what are the methods and the ways that people treat ulcers?
Actually, there is only one way to treat the oral ulcer. We usually prescribe a steroid ointment for people suffering from this problem. And very often they will also ask is there any way that a traditional Chinese medicine can help them?
What are the ways in Chinese medicine that they treat ulcers?
In Chinese medicine, we usually look at the root of the problem. So we use herbal formulas that can help solve the source of the inflammation, or even help treat the virus and help a person sleep if that's the causative factor. And also it helps to relieve pain right there in the mouth.
These are the two herbs that we used for the mouth ulcer, 生地黄 and 熟地黄 in Chinese medicine.
One of them is just a raw dried herb. The other one has gone through an elaborate process with steam to make it have a slightly different therapeutic action.
So what exactly do they do then for your body?
These two herbs are used for nourishing the blood, nourishing body fluid, and clearing heat. But we have them combined together with other herbs in a formulation that's used for bringing moisture to the mouth, clearing heat in the mouth, and also helping to treat problems such as mouth ulcers.
Very tea-ish taste. The feel of it stays in your mouth. It feels like it's working almost immediately. You may now be wondering, how can an herb be so effective and be used to help people's health over thousands of years? It's natural, safe, non-addictive. It's scientifically proven to be effective and is produced in top-of-the-line medical facilities. If being healthy is your goal, why not choose the healthiest way?
Traditional Chinese medicine is able to help with many different kind of conditions, and one of the assets of traditional Chinese medicines, besides bringing its experience from thousands of years into the modern era, is sometimes it offers just a slightly different viewpoint on a person's health and also a slightly different solution.
As a TCM doctor and also both trained with the medical doctor, I can assure you that we also have many scientific evidences showing that the TCM can work, not just only according to the ancient wisdom, but also according to the scientific evidence.
Thank you so much to Dr. Yen and Greg for spending your time sharing with us their knowledge about medicine and about really how great it is. In the comments down below, guys, I want to ask you to please share your experience with Chinese medicine down below. Otherwise, Greg, I heard your kitchen's full of Chinese medicine. Should we go check more out?
Yeah, my kitchen's amazing.